Hi guys, Cindy here. Today we're doing nails. I'm going to use these XVX nails, but not the whole system because I had a couple pop off and it was probably the way I applied them. I'm not blaming the system and I'm not saying I'm not going to use it again. I just think I have better luck with polygel, and when they come off I feel like it took a little layer of nail and I can't have that. Another thing I did was I went ahead and, let's find it. I went ahead and chopped off the tip of the nail and cut it down a little bit before I started. And I thought that up myself. I'm not copying from no one because I hadn't seen anyone else do that. Anyway, so let's get going. I did get some nude glitter. I got this from Wish. And it's real pretty. And here's some more glitter. And I had them out because I was deciding what I was going to do. But I had to kind of make my decision before the video because otherwise the video would just be too long with me trying to hem-hawing around and decide what I'm going to do. And we already used these before and they turned out pretty, but I'm not in the mood. I want something fun and springy. And so I pulled these out. These came, I think I got these either Wish or Amazon. I did get some similar to them once out of a kit, and I dropped every single one of those. I had to vacuum them up. It was a mess. But anyway, so we're going to use a spring color. I'm leaning towards this one right here, but any of them would be good, you know. So any of them would be good. So, and I've already etched my nails, so let's get started. Let's put a little base coat on here. I hope a base coat will be okay. I use that or a clear coat. Let's see, I do have a clear coat. I don't guess it really matters because this is going to be underneath. So let's just go ahead and use a base coat. I have a clear, but I think that's more of a top coat. We better just use base coat. So I'm just going to want kind of the top of it to have glitter on it. Okay, so I'm going to open this and anyway, I hope this will work out okay. Okay, so let's see if we can get these on here. I might need to just get a little wet moisture on them. Although, I don't know how good that alcohol is for the top coat. And I do have to tell you, it was kind of hard getting all that glitter off from last week's. It seems like these are a little harder because they're shorter. Okay, let me move up some. I use a cutting board to help me out with this. I'm in a bathroom. There's a sink underneath here, but I've used a cutting board to kind of level it out over the sink. Okay, I don't know. Now I'm going to see if I can cook it a little bit. A little flash cure. But like I said, I put some little alcohol in there, so that might not work real good. And I kind of just want these on the top part. There we go. This is hard. Maybe that might have been a mistake cutting those down like that. See, now if I had long nails, which I don't, I could just put it on my nails. I've got way too much in here. Let's just pull this out. I'm going to get up and get that little stick instead of trying to use a brush to do those. Okay, we're going to try this again. Or some alcohol. Or some acetone. Let's try this again. This is a mess. Okay, it definitely works better if you have longer nails than these little short things. So I might just have to. And then it looks like I got some of this glitter on my... The others won't be as bad. This is the short one. This is a little teeny tiny short one. So I'm going to come over here. Cook this for a second or two. Okay. That one's cooked on somewhat. How's it going to look? I don't know. It's got a lot of blue and white. It's probably good enough for that now. Let me get my polygel real quick. I need to use up some of this Gershon polygel that's opened, so that's what I'm going to use. I got white. Nope, white's not going. I got natural pink. Let's see. Hopefully we got enough natural pink to do the whole set. And another thing I was going to try, instead of, what happened to my little nail? There it is. Instead of putting it on the nail, I was going to, I was going to see if, instead of putting it on the fake nail, I was going to see about putting it on my real nail instead and rock it on that way, because it just seems like there's just that would give me more of an idea how much I need and maybe reduce the air bubbles or not. Okay, get that off there. I'm just making a mess today. Because, you know, it just seems like we've just got stuff everywhere. I'm hoping this will work better. We'll see. And this is my idea too. I've not seen anyone else do this either. Let me get another brush for alcohol. Now, where's our little short nail? Because, well, another thing I thought that would help with this was because I just have so much product seeping out, and I thought this would help. So, let's see if we can do this. This foot thing is not going to work because my plug-in's too tight, so we're just going to, flash cure that, hold it on, This might be a big mistake. Okay. So I'm going to turn it off now. Let's see if this stuck on. That's alcohol I'm putting on there. So another thing I'm going to do is I don't want any to get underneath here. So I'm thinking about putting base coat on the underside of that too. And what I'm using natural pink. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this under here for a second. And at the end, I'll just do all the nails a good long time. Okay. Now, we got one. It don't look that great, but it's on there. So let's try a different one. Let's try this one. Goes here, or does that go here? We got to make sure we get the right one. And I cut the number off. So, and I know the middle one is bigger. So we got to make sure we have the right one. Okay, that's the middle one. Let's just do the middle one so I don't have to worry about mixing them up again. Where's the base coat? Right here. Hope y'all are doing okay and staying quarantined. Actually, with this stay put order, I've had to get out more than normal because they're not letting me order my stuff online much like I usually do. Okay. Pat this in. Okay, I'm going to cook it for a second. Okay, now then, I'm going to put this directly on my finger. Uh-oh, wrong one. Take it off that one, put it on this one. Got a little piece of glitter in there, but that's okay. Okay. Then, we're just gonna, as they say, rock it on. This may be a big mistake, but that's okay. I'm off Monday. If it looks like it's not going to work, then I can redo it Monday. Get some glitter. Or not. Or I can wear them crappy the whole time. Okay, so let's flash cure this for a little bit. put a little bit of base coat on the underside. And do that for a few seconds. My sister wanted to know how come I did something different. And I'm like, well, you just like to try different things. Okay, so now this did not go all the way down to the bottom. That's okay though. I've had it be a lot worse. By the time I put top coat and stuff on there, it'll be fine. So now then, let's do the fourth finger. I'm looking for my base coat. Here it is. I probably should have etched these all the way up. I did etch them where they're going to be touching my nail. Okay. Then a little glitter. It's been real tempting to buy stuff, but I've been trying not to. Just to use stuff I've got. Well, I have, because my husband's been making me buy extra groceries and stuff. And I'm like, that stuff costs money. It's not free. I don't think we're hoarding. But, okay. Here's my... So, let's smash this on. I think the next one I won't need so much. I'm trying to keep that, don't want too much. And another problem I have is it would just seep all the way out the top, and I have to file and file and file. Make sure we get it touched. And I will let you guys know if this was a big mistake or not. And I'm going to put some, I'm trying to keep the light away from my stuffed polygel. I don't want to cook it. So we're going to put a little, it looks like that one's kind of long. You can tell I did not measure real well. I mean, they're shorter than they were. I cut, probably gonna have to cut a little bit more. It wasn't exact science. So I'll cook that for a second. Let's take a Pepsi break. Okay, now where is my other one? Here it is. Need some more base coat. This is how these are gonna look. I hope it'll be okay. I didn't go down very far here, but that's okay. It's a guesstimate. We actually don't, we have to be careful not to get too much on the base part, because we don't want to cover up where any light would be able to get to our nail. Okay. So, let's do some more of these. Hope everyone's doing good in quarantine. We're not really quarantined. I'm an essential worker. So my place, we do medical equipment and stuff. So I'm getting to go to work. But I think some of the people there are, I think they would like to not be at work. I don't know why. They wouldn't get paid. But maybe they're just scared. Or I think some of them think they'd get paid anyway. But I don't think so. So we had some on our brush from before, so I'm thinking about trying to use that instead of dishing out some more. Okay. I don't want that blue thing in there. Okay, so it can be at the top, that's okay. Cook this for a few seconds. If this holds up till next Friday night, I will do an update. Okay. Now some base coat underneath. I think before we do my thumb, I'm going to do the other hand, and then we'll do the thumbs last. Okay. Cook that a little bit. I get sticky. I need to clean off my stuff. I do clean it off. It just gets sticky again. Okay, so this is what it looks so far, which these are going to be shorter. I cut them down a bunch, but apparently not enough. So let's start on the next hand. It goes for this one. This one's a little bit longer than the other one. I'm still keeping this one extra short because it, just to keep it from getting any more injuries. And where's my little, here it is. These little teeny ones are harder to do. That's probably good enough. So let's cook this for a little bit. Now we will put a little bit of gel on my finger. This is that Gerson polygel. It came in a kit. I'm using natural pink. I ended up, I don't know, I'd used that red bean one. Oh, I hated that. I ended up throwing that away. I didn't want to be tempted to use it again. Now I'm trying to, okay. Okay. Where's my little nail? Here it is. Rock it on. I got some on the side here. I need to try to get off. One time I tried to use these little circle things. Not these. I may have told you guys once that I had bought another set and all those things got spilled. Let's see if this can cook this on. I think I might have, and I was hoping this would eliminate some of those air bubbles. Looks like I've got a little bit of air bubble under here. Do that with the others, but this is the non-dominant hand, so it's just, anyway, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I'm probably using a whole lot less. Put a little base coat underneath here. And another thing, whenever I, that polygel, whenever I put it on the tip and then use it, there's just so much. And I have to file so much out from underneath it. And it just bugs me because I don't like having that. Okay, so let's pick another now. Okay, so this one's going to go here. And this may just be a big mistake. You never know if you don't try those, do you? Okay. It's not an exact science. I mean, like even the nail techs that have their degree, which I'm not a nail tech, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I'm sure they just learn manicures and what enough to pass the state board. I don't even know if they do acrylics. They might. I think maybe they do. They probably don't do these. These are kind of new. So now then, I think I've still got plenty on this brush to hopefully this will last at least till Friday. Okay. I'm holding it down. Okay. Let's see how that looks. There's a little air bubble down there too. That's okay. That's okay. As long as it don't pop up on me. It can't. I had a lot of air bubbles last week. That just bugged me all week long. Okay. Take the next one. See, which nail does this go on? That one or that one? Okay, so this one goes on this now. Let's move this other one back so I don't lose it. Okay. It's kind of hard to grab these with these little pointy things on. Okay, let's cook it for a few seconds. Okay. Stick into my nail. Now we will put a little bit on here. See, I would put a lot more than that. If I was sticking it on the inside, it's hard for me to judge. I see that big old long nail that's a whole lot bigger than my nail, and I just really get it in there. So this, for me, might work out better or worse. I'll let you know if it was a dumb idea or not. I'm just fine with eating crow. Okay, turn this on. Hold it down. And then I would have so much seepage out of it, and it's just drive me up the wall. Looks like there's a little bit of seepage here. Okay, top coat or base coat. Okay. Okay. So now let's do the last little finger before we do the thumbs. Okay. Put a little bit more in here. Okay. Cook this. Alrighty. And I think I got enough on my brush. Fell on that dirty towel. That I don't need to put any more on my finger. I could be mistaken. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to hold this down. Let it go. Do a little bit more. Okay. Coat. It's getting kind of long video, but that's okay. I've had them longer. It's a good thing I did a lot of it first, didn't it? Alrighty. Now, they look like they're on there good. They feel like they're on there just as good as any other time, but time will tell. Now then, we're going to do the thumbs. They should be a little easier. They're bigger. Those little teeny tiny ones were awful to do. Okay, where is my I guess I could have done these all at once, but that would have just probably been a mess. I think it's easier me doing one at a time for the most part. Well, I didn't waste too many. Let's shut that. Okay, so let's cook each one of these for a second. Okay, now then I'm going to do my right hand first since it's non-dominant, and we'll do the other one last. Put a little polygel on here. I guess I can clean that off. So the next one I'll just put a little tiny bit of polygel on. Okay. Take one of these. Hold that on there. There might be some air bubbles, I don't know. Then a little bit more polygel. Just a little bit. I see a spot here. I know it looks kind of messy, but it's going to be smashed down. Okay. Trying to hold that down. Okay, now I think behind both of them we need to do a little bit of base coat. So let's cook both of these for a second. Okay, now then what I'm going to do is clean off this brush. It's got the polygel on it. How to get that glitter off of it for sure, because the next time I might not use the same thing. Okay, probably good enough. Now then, see, we can cook those good for another minute. Maybe we'll do that. So I'm going to unplug the little guy No, I don't have, yeah, I'm going to plug the little guy and plug in the big lamp and cook it for 60 seconds. I'm just going to put both hands together. That way I'm doing just one hand for 60 seconds. And I do have my fingers spread, so hopefully they're all hitting the light. See my little fish brush I bought. I saw someone did some unboxings, and I don't know which box it was, but they'd got some little fish brushes, and I wanted some, and I thought, well, I'm not going to buy a whole subscription just for some brushes, so I went on Walmart.com or something and got them. So. Okay, so here they are. They still look kind of long. Between the now and next, when I go to work, I will definitely be shaping them. So I think what I'm going to do is, I am going to, since it's over 40 minutes long, you guys are getting bored, I'm going to go ahead and shape these and everything and file them and put a top coat on them, and I will put the reveal picture for the thumbnail. So you guys have a great day. Be sure and like and subscribe, and I will let you know next week how this worked out. Alrighty? Bye-bye.